Listen carefully. She doesn't hide the big things. She hides the tiny ones you swear are nothing. The muted Slack channel named Product Ops After Hours that no one on her team admits exists. And the first tiny thing she hides isn't where you think. It's what you can't scroll back to. If you value truth over comfortable lies, hit that like and hype buttons immediately. Subscribe to this channel and tell me in the comments what city you're watching from. I want to know where my strongest, most aware men are tuning in tonight. I'm going to walk you through what most men miss until it's already over. Not because you're stupid, because you're trained to look for earthquakes when the real damage comes from termites. You want truth? Audit timelines, not promises. Picture this, it's midnight in your kitchen. The smart speaker's idle ring pulses blue in the corner. Your phone sits face down beside a grocery receipt, timestamped 22.41, from a store that closed at 22:30. You noticed a heart emoji exchanged with someone saved as D on Telegram at 01:12 last Tuesday, then the message vanished. Her rideshare receipt shows a route 2 blocks past your building because of construction that ended 3 weeks ago. You want to believe there's an explanation. There always is. But start with the evidence she thinks doesn't exist anymore. Trick 1. The disappearing digital trail. She isn't erasing everything. She's editing the breadcrumb size. Watch for messages marked edited in Slack. The tone softens, but the timestamp stays the same. Instagram DMs archived at 0207, then re-archived an hour later. Calendar blocks labeled deep work that appear exactly when someone else's status light turns green across 2 time zones. Here's what happened to a guy I coached last month. Double notifications at breakfast. One from Teams, one from iMessage. Same inside joke, same punchline. 2 clocks, one joke, different audiences. The contact saved as Aunt Lena, HR, kept sending gym selfies. Not of her body, of the mirror. Reflections matter. Another tell. Voice notes with a throat clearing at the start. Re-recorded. She wanted the tone perfect before you heard it. Your move. Use these exact phrases. Walk me through last night. Start with the last message you kept. Not accusatory. Investigative. Then, don't tell me what you meant. Show me what you wrote before you edited. But even edited trails leave shadows, and shadows travel in groups. Trick 2. The alibi triangle friends become alibis. Group chats become scripts. Location drift forms the third point of the triangle. She mentions a corner cafe that stamps cups with barista initials. You never see the cups. Her friend hosts perpetual game nights you've somehow never been invited to witness. The alibis confirm one detail each, but never volunteer timestamps. Check the group chat. The GIFs get posted minutes before her can't talk meeting text arrives. Her rideshare map shows 2 short stops before she reaches the destination she mentioned. The friend's forgotten charger appears in multiple Instagram stories, different walls behind it every time. Her Apple Watch stand goal completed at 23:58 during movie night when she claimed she was sitting the whole time. Frame it like this. Help me sync the timeline. Whose living room had the blue lamp? You're not interrogating. You're clarifying. The details will crack. But alibis are costly. Someone always wants a refund. Trick 3. The attention transfer. Affection isn't gone. It's redirected. Small rituals migrate to someone else. Her late-night lo-fi playlist gets replaced by driver's seat anthems she swore she hated. New Tuesday 9:15 gym sessions clash with her team stand-up, yet her stand-up notes stay weirdly thorough. Someone's covering. Detergent brand switches. Fresh eucalyptus scent, only on Wednesdays. The trainer sends 8-second voice notes ending with "see you sooner." Photo grids show cropped reflections in chrome surfaces. A watch band that isn't yours. She talks about her morning differently now, with energy reserved for things she used to find boring. Ask about the ritual, not the reason. Where did Tuesday mornings move to? Matter of fact, curious, not wounded, but attention is just the bait, guilt is the hook. Trick 4, the micro-boundary playbook. She creates tiny rules that make normal questions feel intrusive. Phone face down with focus mode, auto-enabled at your place only. New passcode pattern, matching keypad wear on 2 diagonals. Muscle memory from somewhere else. Do not disturb scheduled 5 minutes before every work ran late text. A new Notes app folder called Recipes holds 3 passwords and a nickname you don't recognize. Your shared photo album renamed from Summer to Archive 1 the day after your last argument about something unrelated. Here's the line. Boundaries are healthy. Booby-trapped ones aren't. Ask for consistency, not confession. If privacy becomes a moat instead of a fence, you're being managed. But you haven't seen the real engine yet. Variable rewards. Trick 5. The reward schedule. Intermittent warmth trains you to chase crumbs. 2 days of silence, then 1 burst of inside jokes at 0:00 or 03. A sudden proud of you text right after you stop asking questions. Standing brunch invitations that vanish when you make other plans. She sends a throwback selfie with a caption from your old trip, except the reflection shows a new phone case you've never seen. Calendar invite titled Deep Dive, shared to a private email address you didn't know existed. Name the pattern out loud. Refuse the schedule. If warmth only comes after silence, the silence is the lever she's pulling. But guilt isn't the worst weapon. The next one is even more dangerous. Countermove, 5 secrets. Women actually crave. You want to stop chasing? Offer what actually quiets the noise. 1. Predictable safety with surprise edges. She wants certainty of care with micro-novelty. She saved a notes file of your routines. She notices when you switch the lamp you usually ignore. Say this. Tell me 1 boundary I must not cross tonight, and 1 you want me to test. 2. Attentive pace. Unrushed calibration. You match rhythms, not assumptions. She once mentioned hating rushed playlists. Set a longer track. Breathe together. Ask, guide me, slower or slower than that? 3. Verbal mirrors. Reflect her language so she feels understood. She uses steady when relaxed. Mirror that exact word back. Is this the kind of steady you meant? 4. After moments that count. The minutes after matter. Water ready. Room temp adjusted. Phone away. She kept a spare hair tie in your nightstand once. Notice. Offer it without comment. Don't move. I'm grabbing your water and opening the window a touch. 5. Clear leadership with consent. She wants you decisive but listening. Ask, then act. She smiles when plans arrive as calendar invites. Schedule the evening block with a note. Here's my plan. Say pause anytime and I'll pivot. These 5 quiet the chaos that creates triangles and trails. But even when you do it right, truth has one last test. The real answer. Here's what I need you to understand. If she needs a maze to feel wanted, you don't chase her through it. You walk out of the maze and build a door she's proud to knock on. Because the moment you start tracking edited messages and alibi triangles, you've already lost. Not the relationship, yourself. The strongest move isn't proving you're right. It's refusing to play investigator in your own life. Either she shows up clear, consistent, and present, or you build something elsewhere that doesn't require a forensic audit to feel real.